Hello, my friends. Welcome to the What's Up in Makeup chat. It is so good to see you. I'm excited about today's topic. I always have trouble figuring out what I want to chat about because I guess it was maybe 2 years ago. I've been doing this live chat at least 3 years, maybe even 4 years. I've been doing a live chat every Sunday, and it's like it's hard to think of new things. And I look actually to my friends' channels for inspiration. And last week, Lauren May Beauty, who is more of an acquaintance of mine. I don't know her very well, but she had inspired the chat for last week, and flipping through channels, and I just couldn't find anything. And I was like, you know what? I have so many products that I have kind of lost in my collection, even though they're really good for one reason or another. And I want to talk about kind of why I feel like these products are kind of getting pushed to the back. I mean, of course, I do review makeup, so a lot of the things that I'm using on the daily are things that I'm working on for review, but I'm not always reviewing, let's say, a foundation or a concealer or something like that. I'm not always reviewing, those kinds of things, but like eyeshadow and stuff like that, I'm like constantly on the grind, like on the grind, like that's hard to do. I'm constantly testing out new eyeshadow palettes, so a lot of eyeshadow palettes don't get used, but there's ones that like I haven't been using at all, even though they're really, really good. So I wanted to highlight some of those products for you today. I do want to, I get a lot of comments about my voice and how my voice changes from video to video. I'm very tired today, so I've got the tired voice. I don't have a lot of energy today. I'm just gonna lay that out there. So I can feel it in my like whole body that I'm like on a level that's like down here. I've got my coffee though. I've got my coffee. I've got my Mooby mug. If you know where Mooby is from, you've got to let me know that you know where this is from because this mug is very close to my heart. I was in the deleted scene, not deleted scenes, but I was in like the extra scenes for this movie. If you look very closely, if you know what this movie is, and you go into the extras on the DVD, there's like a Q&A section or whatever, and I'm in the audience in the front row in a pink sweater for this movie. So if you know what this is, not many people probably will, and that's okay. I still love you even if you don't know what it is. But anyway, all right, before we get going, this is a live chat, so I am going to be talking to the people in the community, and I personally love that because I get input from people that are in the community. This is not this chat isn't about me, and well, it is about me, but it's not all about me. It's about the community and having a discussion and talking about, oh my gosh, some people actually know. Oh my gosh, people are saying they know what it is. I'm not going to spoil it though, but you get a serious like internet cookie. I'm going to give you a cookie if you knew what that was from. Um, oh, somebody's saying it's low volume. Is it just because I'm talking quiet, or is it? Yeah, there's so many people that know what it is. I can't even believe that. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. But anyway, oh my gosh. See, that's how I'm so scatterbrained. So anyway, I'm going to be talking to people from the community. Some people don't like that. That's perfectly okay. And I'm sorry if you don't like that. I'm really sorry. But I feel like I learn a lot from people in the community, and I feel like other people in the community do enjoy videos like this. So if you don't like it, I've got really great videos coming up this week that I'm very excited about. So hopefully you'll enjoy those a little bit more. Oh, and I also want to let you know if it's a little dark behind me, I broke my backlight. Well, I broke the bulbs. They're broken. They shattered everywhere. So I need to get new light bulbs. They're like big, giant, like swirly bulbs that I need to go to the hardware store to get. So, all right. Some people are saying the volume's fine, so that's good. Some people are saying, Julie says she can't hear it. Okay, let me see if I can mess with the volume just a little bit because I want people to be able to hear. The volume is all the way up. Let me see. Advanced audio properties. I don't want to mess it up. It says max volume, mic volume is at 100. I can turn it up to like 110. Does that help? Maybe that'll help a little bit. I'm just talking a little bit quieter today. So maybe if I turn it up to like 115, hopefully that helps some. I don't know if that makes a big difference or not, but keep me up. So Erica says she's still having trouble with the volume too. Yikes. See, I don't know. Does it sound like the mic is on, or do you... does it sound like the mic is on, or do you hear a lot of back noise? When you turn your head, it didn't get louder, which is strange because it usually does. Weird. Okay. Liz says her volume's all the way up. Okay. Weird. Okay, try exiting out and going back in. Okay, Bobby says big difference. Okay. All right, we're all good now. Okay. My lav mic is definitely plugged in. I tested it before. Thanks, Tab. I appreciate it. It's definitely plugged in. Okay. All right. All right. It seems like everybody's good. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with like face products first and then we'll work our way up. I didn't get out any primers. I just realized I could have gotten out primers, but I didn't. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. Moisturizing Foundation Stick. This was my holy grail foundation for like 3 or 4 months, and I kind of stopped using it, and I don't know why, because it's stinking amazing. This I was trying when I was trying a lot of stick foundations, and I wish I'd done this video, but I actually ended up returning the Hourglass stick foundation, and I think I have the Anastasia one around somewhere. I didn't like either one of those, but I really liked this one. This is amazing. My biggest critique of this is there aren't that many shades, and sometimes it's hard to find. Like, it kind of goes in and out. Like, at one point I thought it was getting discontinued, but then it came back, and oh good, Kelly says she came back out, went back out and in, and now it's fixed. Good. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say hellos, Julie. Oh my gosh, I did forget to say hellos. Thank you, Julie, for reminding me. I'm gonna go ahead and say hellos real quick, because I know it means a lot to some people. All right, Christina is here. Good morning from Alberta, Canada. She's currently healing from a tonsillectomy, so this live chat is a great distraction. Oh, big hugs, gentle hugs, gentle hugs. Mom 420 Beauty, good morning to you. Welcome back. Hello to Julie, hello to Rachel and Banshee Muse, and Lisa and Aaron and Julie M, and Jess with her purple hearts, and J9 and Angelus, ooh, I like that. And Shelby and Pooja and Sandra and Abby and Elise, welcome Elise. Hannah, Karen, JMinx29, Missa, 2090, Consuelo, and Linda and Charlotte, and anybody else that I did not say hello to, good morning to you. Okay, let's go ahead and hello to everybody. Oh my gosh, so good to have you guys here. So let me go ahead and keep going with this. So this is a medium. It can be built up to more of a full coverage foundation. It just looks really beautiful on the skin. It is my favorite e.l.f. product of all time by far, because I feel like it truly mimics higher end product, if not better. And you can put it down to more of a lighter coverage if you want, just by kind of putting some streaks on. It's really, really a nice product. I really like this a lot. So if you can get your hands on this, I definitely, definitely recommend it. All right, moving on to face powder. This is a face powder that I keep neglecting, and I don't know why. This is the Photo Balm by The Balm. This is a really, really good powder foundation. I like this for not only kind of mattifying my face. It doesn't do like a super matte. It's more of like a satin matte kind of finish. It's not like flat matte, but it beefs up the coverage of my foundation. So like if I'm wearing a lighter BB cream or foundation that's like, it just doesn't seem like it has enough coverage, but I don't want to cake on more foundation, this is a great way to add more coverage without caking more product on that's like a cream product. So I really, really like this. I feel like it helps my makeup stay on longer as well. It increases the longevity of my makeup, and I really like this a lot. This was sent to me by The Balm though, by the way. I always want to make sure I tell you when something was sent to me that I didn't pay for. But I have pretty much the entire The Balm collection. I have 2 videos on The Balm collection. I have an old one, and then I did an updated one. If you're curious about products from The Balm, I've pretty much tried everything. Pretty much. Almost everything. Almost everything. So this is definitely a recommend. Melissa wants to know, do you have a Holy Grail video for this year? Yes, I'm going to do my favorites and fails this month is going to be for 2017. The worst products I tried this year, all the way up to the best products I tried this year. We're going to work on that next week, if not the following week. It just kind of depends what I can fit in this week. My big priority this week is getting that Anastasia Beverly Hills versus the blah. I always forget what it's called. The Shop Hush. Shop Hush. I always have to say Shop Hush, and then eventually it gets to me. Oh, here they are. Here's a couple of things. What is it called? Bad Habit. Bad Habit. So that's my number one priority, is getting that out to you as soon as possible. But video's taking me forever. When you see it and you see all the little things I put in it, you'll know why it's taking me forever to do it. All right, next thing is kind of a weird one. These are Shadow Shield. Shadow Shield, I did a What the K. I used to do this Korean beauty series called What the K. It was so fun. I loved that series. I was sad when I had to discontinue it. It was kind of one of those things, I kind of had to cancel the series just because, kind of like television, when something isn't getting a lot of views, you have to cancel it and put something else in its place. That's kind of what happened with What the K. People that loved What the K have been asking me so much to bring it back, and I do want to bring back some of them because I really do love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, Joanne says e.l.f. has free international shipping and some stuff on sale less than half price right now. Oh, that's awesome. And Deanna says hi from Maryland. Hello, neighbor. Um, so anyway, shadow shields, actually ended up seeing that video and they sent me real shadow shields because I accidentally bought the fake dupe version of the shadow shields and I didn't mean to. So yeah, Gina wants to know, why is it so important to share something that's sent to you, and do your subscribers really care? Like, does it make them mad if you don't? Seriously wonder, not intending to be mean. Let me finish with shadow shields and then I'll talk about that. So shadow shields is, these are really good for catching fallout under your eyes. So what you do is you have these stickers here. So you peel this off on the back. See if I can show you. So you peel that off and then you stick it under your eyes. My big complaint about shadow shields is they're very, very, very sticky. So when you put them on, what I do is I only take off this layer. I keep this one on and it kind of, here, I'll do it right now. I'll just do this one. Because they're not very expensive. You can get a whole box, I think, for like $8 or something like that. And then they have the mini boxes. They sell, I think they sell them at Walmart. But these boxes aren't very expensive. So what you do is you put them like this and you line them up underneath your eye. And you'll feel it as soon as you put it on that it's very, very sticky. So you see how gentle I was putting that on. And then it catches all the fallout. See, I don't need to take the tape off of this side because it kind of creates this little wall here, which is very, very nice. And then when I pull it off, it can, see, it pulls, if I don't push it on very hard, it doesn't pull at my under eyes, but if I press it on, like it will pull at my skin. I don't know if it's going to show on my hand since my hand skin is very tough, but it really pulls at the under eye skin. So just be careful how much you press on this, or what you can do is do what I just did and kind of take a little bit of the sticky off and then press it on as hard as you want and it won't stick as hard. So that's an option as well. But these are really, really great. And I always forget to use them and I don't know why. Okay, so as far as the disclaimer thing, I think it's very important to tell people when something was sent to me because number one, for a lot of people, it's very difficult to separate when a brand sends them something. It's difficult for them to separate their own feelings. Like, this was a gift, and you know, we're all taught from very small children that when someone gives you a gift, you say thank you very much and you don't say anything negative. That's what I teach my children. You know, we just went to Hanukkah at my brother's, and before we went, I said, if you get a gift and you are not crazy about it, you do not tell them you don't like it. You do not tell them, you know, that you already have it. You say thank you very much. And that's all you say. You know, you don't lie, but you don't say, you know, oh, ugh, this is the worst present ever. So we're taught that from a very young age because it's rude when someone gives you a gift to be like, I don't even like this. Can you imagine? So I think when influencers get PR, at least for me, when I first started getting PR, it was difficult for me because I wanted to maintain a relationship with the brands. At this point, I care about the brands, of course, you know, I mean, I care about the people and their feelings, they're real people, but at the same time, you know, it's almost like being a movie reviewer. The movie reviewers who get free movie tickets, they don't feel the need to be, you know, say, oh, this movie was great because I got a free movie ticket. And that's kind of the way that I feel about this. And if a brand doesn't ever send me PR again, I don't care. I legit do not care because I can get PR from someone else or I can buy stuff. It doesn't matter to me. So a lot of people really care about when things are disclosed, rightly so, when something was given to them. So I feel the need to make sure I tell you when something was sent to me. I think that it's important. I don't know if all of my subscribers care, but I know that some people do. So therefore I try to do it. I try to always tell if something was sent to me because maybe some people don't realize that I don't care if a brand ever sends me anything ever again. Because if they don't value my honesty, then I don't want to work with them anyway. You know what I mean? Like, why would I want to work with somebody that doesn't value that I'm being honest about their products? I'm just trying to help. You know, they don't want to take my advice, fine. I'll have a review on this channel. There's a couple of brands that I feel like, I don't want to talk trash about different brands, but they're like, I was thinking this morning, I was picking out products and it's like, I don't even want to use this product because I feel like every time I met this brand, like, okay, I'll just say, so like, I have nothing against Jouer personally, okay? But every time I've met them in an event, I feel like they have no interest in talking to me. Like, they brush me off. Same thing with Cover Effects. Not Cover Effects, Nude Sticks. Even though I really like their pencils, I feel like Nude Sticks has no interest in talking to me, none of that. I get the same vibe from Jouer. And maybe it's just a vibe. Maybe it's not real. Maybe it's all in my head. But those are two brands, Jouer and Nude Sticks. I want to make sure I say the right brands. I just don't feel like they're interested in anything I have to do. So I don't really care about reviewing their products very much. That's why you never see Jouer on my channel. What was it? Pure sent me something once, sent me a box once. But I've gotten that same vibe from Pure. Even though they did send me a box once, but I didn't really care for the products that I tried, so I haven't pushed working with Pure because I just haven't really liked a lot of their stuff. I haven't been digging it, and they don't seem to be digging on me, so it's like, whatever. Lexi says, I've heard conflicting, but this is not what this video is about. I apologize. I've heard conflicting things about Too Faced. I've met some people that work for Too Faced that have been very nice, but I've never met anybody in like higher ups of Too Faced, so I can't really speak to that. They've never sent me any PR or anything. They do send my friend Erica over at Beauty in the Vlog. By the way, we are so off topic, and I apologize. But Beauty in the Vlog is a podcast that my friend Erica runs for beauty creators. We just did another interview, was a couple days ago. So look out in the beginning of January for an interview with me and Erica on the Beauty in the Vlog podcast. It's really, really good. I think it came out great. Erica and I when she first interviewed me, we weren't friends. Now we're friends. And now I feel like we were just flowing the whole time. It was amazing. Okay, so back to the actual topic. I'm going to put a timestamp in the video description. So now, where are we at? 15:49 of when I actually go back on topic. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, those of you who are watching on the replay. I'm very sorry. Okay. It's the only time I get to talk to you guys, though. I love you guys. Yolanda wanted to know the foundation I mentioned in the beginning. It's the e.l.f. Moisturizing Foundation Stick. It is so fab. So fab. I love it. Okay. We talked about the Photo Balm. And talked about the shadow shields. So let's talk about this. Okay, this is the Besame Brightening Vanilla Powder in Translucent. This, seriously, was my holy grail loose powder before I got the one from Laura Mercier that was sent to me from Influenster, I think. I got the Laura Mercier one, but I know I didn't pay for it. This I paid for. This smells like vanilla. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. It smells amazing. Like to put on your face, like in the morning. I love scents. I'm a very sensory person. Either I love something because of the senses or I hate it because I don't like the way it feels. But this feels really good. It's very finely milled. It's a very small container. So, I mean, that can be either good or bad. Let me see. I don't know. It's 0.21 ounces, which seems like it's pretty small for a translucent powder. But I really like this stuff. It comes with the powder puff in here. And also it's got a little cap here to keep the powder in. And I really love this stuff, but I forget to use it. I was using it all the time for a while and then I just kind of forgot about it. Once I got the Laura Mercier one, I've been using the Bare Minerals one, which I really like. I really like them all kind of evenly. The Bare Minerals one, the Laura Mercier setting powder, this one, and the Too Faced Peach Perfect one. Those are kind of my favorites right now. But this is the Besame is the name of the brand. If you've never heard of it, it's Besame. It's like Besame, the way that it's spelled. Sarah says that the e.l.f. foundation is discontinued. See, that's what I thought. This is what happened with the e.l.f. foundation, is that they stopped selling it, and then it kept popping up, and then they stopped selling it, and it kept popping up. And it was like going back and forth for a while. So I wouldn't put it past them to bring it back again if you don't see it right now. Anna says, Jen, can you please recommend a foundation powder for dry skin? The best place to ask questions about specific needs is our Facebook group. Our Facebook group is facebook.com/group/whatsupinmakeup. Because I have normal skin, I'm not a cosmetologist or a dermatologist or anything like that. I don't feel comfortable recommending things for specific skin types. I don't feel like that's my expertise, but there are lots of people over there that probably have your skin type. And I bet you within a few hours, you'll have tons of comments about that particular thing that you are looking for, because there's about 27,000 people over there at this point and everybody's screened. So it's not like we've just let everybody in. We're very specific about who we let in, as far as we don't let people in that don't look like they're interested in makeup in any way. Oh, Lynn says she loves the group. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, people are so helpful and so nice. We do have a lot of rules over there, so make sure you read the rules if you join. Mostly just be nice. Don't be a butthead. That's the major rule. Don't be a butthead. If somebody's being a butthead, report it to the admins and we'll take care of it. Or they'll take care of it. I feel like I've got a piece of glitter on my eye. That's why I keep wiping my eye. I don't know. All right, let's move on. So next thing, we'll talk about blush. This is the Cargo Swimmables blush in Los Cabos. Oh my gosh, these blushes are so good. Cargo is a brand where pretty much everything I've ever tried from them has been terrible. Like there's an eyeshadow palette that I really like that's like a 4-5 pan eyeshadow palette. It's like a neutral eyeshadow palette that I got a long time ago that I love. And I love these blushes. Everything else I've hated. I've gotten a couple more eyeshadow palettes from them. They were terrible. I don't know what is going on with Cargo, but the quality has just been awful. But these blushes are really, really good. Let me swatch this for you. It is one of those that builds really nicely. So you can see there's hardly any color there, right? But then if I go again, I don't know if you can see the difference. I know I went fast. I'll try not to go so fast. I have trouble showing you guys things on camera because there's a delay. I felt so bad in my Too Faced video Too Faced and the Tarte video that you guys couldn't see the swatches. I felt awful. But these are amazing. The lasting power is fantastic and they're very buildable. Hopefully you could tell the difference between the building. I know I could tell it here, but everything, I mean, seriously, everything else I don't like from Cargo, but I really like these. Someone asked the name of the group again. It is called What's Up in Makeup. So if I seriously have got to get this thing off my eyeball. If you search for What's Up in Makeup in the groups, you should find it. Or you can go to facebook.com/group/What's Up in Makeup. All right, moving on to another cheek product that I really liked. I got this last year. This is from MAC. This is the Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact. And this is 2-2 and At Dusk. And I loved this. I used it like 3 times and then I forgot to use it. It's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. I wanted to get the one that had Whisper of Guilt in it, but it was sold out. This blush, this one is really super subtle. So if you don't have very fair skin, this one wouldn't have worked. I know this is like way gone because it's from last year, but the highlight in this is so incredibly pretty. Nancy says, is the blush waterproof? It's supposed to be. I don't know if it actually is. I've never tested it for being waterproof, but yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be. But this is really, really good. Hold on a second. Somebody said something about, Julie said, wait. Somebody had said it, I lost who it was. Taylor says, what advice do you have for a first-time What's Up in Makeup member? If you were on the Facebook group, just read the rules. I know they're long. I know there's a lot there, but please read the rules because people don't read the rules all the time because they see all of them and they're like, I don't need to read the rules. And then they break a rule and then they wonder why the admins are like, dude, you just broke a rule. And they're like, wait, what? I broke a rule? It's like, please just read them. That would be my biggest advice. Just be nice to people. If somebody's mean, just report to the admins. Don't yell, don't clap back. Because it just makes it 10 times worse. And then we have people saying the group is a negative place and blah, blah, blah. And it's annoying. KT says, I have Whisper of Guilt and I wanted this one too. I didn't get the Whisper of Guilt one. See, we wanted the opposite ones. All right, let's move on a little bit. This is one that keeps getting lost in my drawer. I keep looking for this and wanting to use it, and it keeps getting lost. This was sent to me by Benefit. Let me make sure. Yep, I've bought all the rest of that stuff. This was sent to me by Benefit. This is their creamy brow highlighting pencil. This is the best brow highlighting pencil I have ever used. This is the only one I've ever used that I really, really like. It does have a very strong wood smell, though, just so you know. It smells like wood, but it works really well. A lot of the brow highlighting crayon things that I've used are very patchy. Like you have to really blend them in order to get them to look smooth on your skin. Not this one. This one is absolutely beautiful. It does have a pink undertone, just so you know. And then I'll kind of blend it out a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you'll be able to see it, but it's very subtle on my skin tone. But if you're a little deeper than me, I bet this would be absolutely beautiful. It's so, so, so pretty. And it just, it's beautiful. And I keep forgetting to use it. And it's amazing. And I love it. And I just forget. But it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Okay, let's go brows since we're going brows. Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Gigi. Oh, it's nice, Gigi. She says, saying hi. I love you guys. Have a super holiday. You too. All right, sorry. Okay, so this is the Brow Pal by The Balm. I've probably had this for 4 years, something like that. It says shelf life 12 months. Ain't nothing wrong with it to me. Doesn't smell weird. I'm still going to use it. Oh, look, I just looked at my face going, I was reading comments. But yeah, this stuff is really, really good. And I forget to use it all the time. If you want, like, let's say if you're on a budget, and you're looking for a brow product, stay away from those roll-up pencils. The roll-up, you know what I'm talking about, the roll-up kind that had the spoolie on the back. Stay away from those. Those are a terrible value. This is a great option. Not necessarily this one, but brow powders in general are the best way to get the most bang for your buck on a brow product, because this lasts for stinking ever. I was using this every day for like 2 years, and you can see how much I used of it. Like nothing. Nothing. I didn't use hardly any of it because you don't have to use a whole lot of it, and it works great. This is in the shade dark brown. I don't know how many shades they have, but I know they have quite a few shades of this. At least I'm pretty sure they do. And it's a fantastic brow product. It sinks right down to the skin. Some brow products will kind of sit on top of the hairs and look really weird. This does not do that. It's really, really nice, and I love it. It's very good, but again, I forget to use it. I actually like this one better than the Anastasia brow product, the brow powder. I like it better. Taylor says, how do I make it look like real hair on my brows? With this, you just have to use a very, very thin brow brush. That's what I do, because I have these big spaces like you can see in my eyebrows, and I just try to kind of go like this with, you know, with the brush, but you have to use a very, very very thin brow brush. You're not going to be able to get that, the Instagram look where they make it look like hairs. You're not going to be able to get that with a brow powder. This is going to be more for like filling in rather than making like individual hairs. I've heard some people of wetting the brush, but I've never tried it personally, so I can't kind of vouch for that, but that might be an option to kind of turn it into a more of a creamy product by wetting the brush and dipping it in. I don't know, or dipping it in and then wetting the brush is probably a better idea. Jenny says it's on Haute Look fairly regularly too. Yes, that's true. But yeah, this is a great product. I really like it a lot. Okay, let's go to, okay, this is something that I'm actually almost out of, but I really like this. It's probably dead at this point. This is the Tarte Tarteist Clay Paint Liner, and I kept forgetting to use this. You can see I've used a lot of it though. And the way that it works is it came with a brush. It was a great brush. I don't even know where it is, but it's got this little bowl here. And what you do is you squeeze out the product, which this is probably all jammed up because it's old, but you squeeze the product out and you take the brush and you dip it into the bowl and you kind of like brush your brush to get the excess off, and then you use it as eyeliner. This was a fantastic eyeliner. It was very, very black, very easy to use, very smudge proof. Really, really nice, and I love this a lot. I mean, it's really good, and I forgot to use it, and now it's kind of dried out at this point, but it was good. It was good. Steph said, did Tarte ever respond to your emails? No, they still haven't responded to my emails about the Amazonian clay. I did get some good responses from the community, though, about, I had asked a few chats ago, I mentioned that I was emailing Tarte to find out about the Amazonian clay and finding out what's the deal with the Amazonian clay, because it looks like you only have kaolin in your products, and I don't know, when I Google Amazonian clay, your products are the only things that come up. I don't think Amazonian clay is real. I think that it's possible they get their kaolin from the Amazon. I don't know if it has more minerals or something in it because it's from the Amazon. I don't know if they actually do, or if it's just kaolin they just get from whatever lab. But I'm inclined to believe that kaolin is not magical. But maybe it is. Maybe their kaolin from the Amazon is magical. But that's all there is in it, and there's kaolin in like a lot of products, so I don't know. I think it might just be marketing though. But then no, they never responded to me. Never responded. Judith says, have you tried that eyeliner in other colors? No, I haven't. Have you tried it in other colors? Because it's kind of pricey, so I don't know if I would buy more of them, but it was good. Jenny says, it's not a thing. Rachel says, it's a conspiracy. Probably. Probably. Okay, eyeshadow. Let's go into eyeshadow lands because I love eyeshadow. It's my favorite. Okay, these are the Makeup Geek. These are the holographic eyeshadows. Holographic? No. Iridescent? Oh no, I forget what they were called. I can't remember what they were called, but these are gorgeous. The packaging on these things are terrible. This was the original packaging. I think she's changed the packaging since then. This is in the shade Chameleon. Wait till I swatch these for you. The packaging is this glass packaging, and well, it's like plastic-y, and the top does not fit on correctly. The top is beautiful, but it doesn't fit on correctly, and it cracks. So I actually had one completely break, and I had to find another container for it. The packaging was terrible, and that's why I don't open these, is because I'm so scared that I'm going to wreck the container. But I want to swatch these for you because they are insane. Hey Cheyenne, I love eyeshadow too, girlfriend. We have that in common. Oh my gosh, these things are so beautiful. They have a duochrome. They're all, maybe they're just called duochromes. Probably. They're probably just called duochromes. I think that's what they're called. Hollow not confirmed. Oh no, they're not hollow. I don't know why I said hollow. Hold on a minute. Let me get my towel here. It's right here. Boop. Oh, I'm dropping things. I'm dropping a lip product. Okay. So actually, I'll hold them all up once I get them. But yeah, that's why I don't reach for these, is because of the packaging. And I did, oh, this one's broken. Look at this. It's done. Darn, man. Because once this happens, it's done. And that's the second one that's happened to me too. And this just happened. Darn, man. I'm so mad. I'm going to have to figure something out at the end of this video. Oh, such a bummer. And it's like not coming off on my skin the way it normally does. Hold on a minute. I'll have to look and see what the shade is. But it's definitely not. It seems more powdery than it used to be. Like it's drying out. I think it is. I think it must be drying out to an extent. Look, see how it's crumbling? It's like super crumbly, but look at my finger. Isn't that cool looking? Super cool. See if I can kind of disaster control here. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's called Hologram. And then I have one more sitting here that I'll show you. This one's called Mood Ring, but I never ever reach for these because I'm scared I'm going to break them like I just broke that one. But they're so pretty. I think that one's dried out though. Like it's not the right formula. It's not the right consistency. So anyway, there you go. Erin says, call Marlena and tell her your tale of woe. I've talked to Makeup Geek about it. Not Marlena, but I've talked to their customer service and they're basically like, they weren't going to do anything about it. But yeah, aren't they pretty? How old are these shadows? Probably 2 years old. I got them when they first came out. What is that? Probably about 2 years old, I would imagine. But yeah, they're so pretty. Can you see them in the swatch? I don't think you can see them. Let me see if I can pull them back here. Is that better for the swatches? I hope you can see them. I feel like the light's not shining on them right. So, yeah. Rachel says, I just need makeup to be pressed or poured. I hate loose powders and pigments. I always spill them. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I need to make sure I don't spill this pigment everywhere because this is not cool. That was a little better. The last swatches that I did, a little bit better. Ugh. Yeah, because there's no way this is going back together. That's disappointing. Okay, but anyway, that's why I don't use these, but they're amazing. The formula was amazing when I bought them, and now they're not. I might just have to throw it away because that one just doesn't seem right anymore. Just angle up to the light. Okay, let me see if I can get it. Can you see that? It's so hard because it's a 30-second delay. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, I got to move on from that though because it's making me too sad. Okay, ColourPop Low Key Palette. This I think I got in PR. No, PR. I think I got this at Generation Beauty. It's still not. My swatches still stink. It's still not showing the one. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible at this apparently. Gina says, I don't have any mug products. Marlena is a friend of a friend and I just don't want to go there for some reason. Gotcha. I met Marlena once. She was very nice when I met her. But anyway, this ColourPop eyeshadow palette, it was good. Was it great? No, but it was good. I enjoyed using it. I thought it was nice. And I never use it. I don't know why, because it's very pretty. I should totally do it. Oh, here we go. A Saint, A-S-T says, can't you just use alcohol and create a pressed item? Possibly. That's a pretty smart idea. That's why I like live chat. Elia from Greece is here. Hello. Hello, Tam. How are you? Yeah, Steph says their formula got way better. Well, that's good to know. I haven't bought anything from them in a while. I don't know why they seem to have fallen off of social media. I guess they're just not sending out as much PR. I don't know. Kayla says, I think your swatches are fine. Oh, no, I don't think that was very good. That reminded me of the terrible swatches I did in the in the Too Faced video. I felt so bad watching that in the replay. All right, here's one that you may not have heard of. This is Serenity and Scott. It's an indie brand, and they did a collaboration with a YouTuber named Samantha Riley. Samantha Riley is very good friends with Coffee Break with Danny. That's where you may have seen her before, or you may be subscribed to her channel. I know I am subscribed to her channel. She hasn't put up a lot of content lately, but I do really like her. I've met her multiple times at different events. She's very nice. I had her sign my palette for me. See that? I had Samantha sign my palette for me, which I thought was very fun. This palette's really, really good. But the price point on this is stupid. I don't know how much it is, but it was ridiculous. It was like $50 or something like that for this eyeshadow palette. which is insane because like the eyeshadow pans are not huge. They like remind me of like the Coastal Scents. They're I think they might even be smaller than the Coastal Scents Hot Pots. Like they're not big at all. It doesn't have a, I think it's had an outer packaging because it doesn't have like a size on it, but the price on these was ridiculous. But these shadows are really pretty. Let me see if I can do better on my swatches here. And I love this. And I remember when I bought this, I was with Cassie from Thrift at IMATS, and she bought one too, and she loved it. She put it in her favorites. Let's see if I can just, how's that? Yeah, it's stupid. Like I don't know how expensive it was. I just know I paid. I remember buying it and being like, okay, I'm buying this to support Samantha. Samantha Riley is her name, not Samantha March. But yeah. So I was like, I'm buying it to support her, and I kind of suck it up and but they're really good. I mean, they're very nice shadows, really nice longevity, and just a great palette. It just, the price point was outrageous, I felt like on that. But it was worth it because I got to support Samantha. I'm really big on supporting YouTubers and their ventures. I know. Like I was watching Stephanie Nicole's video. She had that long getting ready with me chit chat, and she was talking about how, you know, like buying merch and stuff like that. What did she say about it? Like that it was, she put an analogy and it was very funny. I can't remember what her analogy was, and I don't want to butcher it, but she was basically like kind of like with merch. But I love buying merch. Like I bought a necklace from Mallory. Mallory Corneliuson. I forget how to say her last name, but I'll put her channel down below after the video is over. I bought a necklace from her necklace brand, from her jewelry brand. I bought a shirt from that tailor. I bought a shirt from Laura Lee. What else? I bought the Serenity and Scott palette. I like to support people. I like to buy merch, and I like to buy, you know, eyeshadow collaborations, things from people that I like. So, you know. Oh, here we go. Show this. Naomi says, here we go. She said, yeah, Stephanie said she was going to she might put out a shirt that says, "No one wants your merch, Pam," which I thought was hilarious. I would buy that shirt. That shirt would be mine. If Stephanie came out with that shirt, I would buy it. No doubt about it. No doubt. All right, next one I haven't used very much recently is the Pastel Goth palette by Kat Von D. I love this palette. This is a fantastic eyeshadow palette, and I never use it. I guess maybe in the spring, because right now it's a little loud for like fall and winter, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love this eyeshadow palette, and the formula is fantastic. I really enjoyed this. I think I did a full review on this. I'm pretty sure, but I love this. Okay, this is one that Stephanie actually talked about in her video. Oh, Mallory's 2712. Thank you for the numbers. I appreciate that, H Vanity, for the numbers. 2712. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like epitome of gorgeous, Mallory is. Like, I can't even handle her. She's way too pretty. All right, melt stack. Stephanie was talking about the big palette that you can put the melts in now, which I think is fantastic and would make me use these more. But these are stupid expensive, and you get a lot of product, but they're so good. They're really good. I forget which stack this is, but this is, there's Dark Matter, which is this one, Enigma, and Unseen, and Blur are the ones that I have. These are the only melt eyeshadows that I own. I think my friend Nancy my friend Nancy bought these for me. They're fantastic. They're wonderful, but I never reach for them because they always get shoved in a drawer somewhere and I forget about them. Because you can't do anything with them individually. It's not like there's a top where I can like set them up somewhere so that I remember. Like you have to keep them together with the mirror thing, or else they get ruined. Like it's just that, I mean, they're cool packaging, but they get lost. So I forget to use them. Stephanie had talked about that in her video too. It is very bulky, Christina. Absolutely. Mon420 Love Beauty. Jen, quickly, what do you think of items being sold out and YouTubers always having them to review? We actually, I thought about putting this in a top news this week for What's Up in Makeup. Okay, it's all marketing, okay? So like, for example, people gave Laura Lee so much crap for her palette not selling out. She could have easily had that palette sell out. Easily. All she had to do was set the threshold at like 5,000 palettes. Sold out. She could have easily done that and been like, success, Laura Lee sells out. And the media would have gone crazy and drama channels wouldn't have had anything to say. Girlfriend put out the amount of palettes she had, she didn't cheat about it. It's a marketing technique. You put out what you think the people will buy. You put on the website what you think the people will buy, and then you sell it out, and then you keep the rest. It's all hype. It's all marketing. You know, if it sells out, it's a highly covetable thing. It's not real. It's marketing. It's not really selling out. I mean, yes, probably some things are really selling out occasionally, but a lot of these things, it's all marketing. It's not real. So just so you know, I don't think it's not real. Don't fall for it. We're smarter than that. We're not going to fall for it. But that made me so mad when people were so harsh on Laura about that. People can be harsh on Laura about what they want to be harsh on her about, but that one I felt like was completely unjustified, because she could have totally faked that if she wanted to, but she was being honest about it, which I thought was super cool that she was honest about it. Cat's pajama is kind of boring. Totally feel that. I can totally see that. But she could have made that palette sell out easy. She just had to flick a button. It's ridiculous. Lucia says it's to encourage impulse shopping. If you think it might sell out soon, you'll spend less time thinking about it. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's the whole, you know, in the article that I read, they were talking about, you know, that caveman instinct of, you know, knowing something is going to be gone. And if I don't do it right now, it's going to be gone. And I have to get it right now or else it's going to be gone forever. Like it's that mindset. You know, ColourPop uses it. They reference ColourPop. They reference Kylie Cosmetics in it. You know, that it's this animalistic thing. You know, it's not real. It's marketing. Don't fall for it. Oh, Tam says it bothers me when people say the palette is boring. That part doesn't bother me because I can get that. I see that. But it really was good quality. I'm being honest. I like that palette. I did. And even if I never met her in my entire life, I would still like that palette. Even if she didn't ever send it to me, I would still like it. Would I have bought it? No. Like I said in the video, I wouldn't have bought it because I already have all those colors. But the quality is fantastic. It's very good. She did a great job on the formula. Truly Lovely says, I really like my Laura Lee palette and I'm a basic makeup girl. Yeah, there you go. See, me too. Yeah, I mean, it's a good palette. And I think it was smart of her to do a more neutral palette when she first started coming out with stuff instead of something crazy. Christina says, I think her palette is predictable and totally her. Sure, I get that too. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm following you. All right, speaking of a palette that is not predictable, this is by Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. Let's get back into the topic because I'm off topic again. This palette is so good. It's really good and it's so cute. It's got like this little Ouija board like format here, and the shades are all these like cool tone purples. Well, not all cool tone, but because this one's a little bit warmer, but they're really cool. This makes a beautiful eye look. This reminds me a lot of the Mauves palette by Dose of Colors, but a little bit more edgy. And you've got this really light shade that I really like. This light shade is beautiful. A lot of light shades I have a lot of trouble with because they don't come off opaque, but this one is gorgeous. And the finger swatch is very representative of what you'll see on the eye. It's really good. Like a lot of times shades like this are chalky and powdery and don't work very well. This one is money. It's really good. And I just love the packaging. I think it's adorable. I think Nancy gave this one to me too. Nancy's my angel, by the way. If you've never heard me talk about Nancy, my angel, she's my angel. I love her. So Nancy bought me this and she bought me the melt stack, but I think everything else on here I either bought or I got in PR. Not too much PR. A lot of the stuff I bought myself. All right. I think we're done with eyeshadow. Yes, we're done with eyeshadow. Let's move on to lips. Tiffany says, first time on one of your live streams, so great. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it. People either really like the live streams or they hate them. Look, I just wiped that off my hand and it's still there. Lunatic Labs, I'm telling you. It's a hidden gem in indie makeup. I don't ever hardly hear people talk about Lunatic Labs. They're super fab. Their contour palette is super fab too. So good. Shayna says, love Lunatic. I know, right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Joanne says, how much is that Lunatic palette? Kimberly Clark is using them. I have no idea. Yay, I know. Yay, Nancy. I'm with you. Tam says, okay, Nancy must be a millionaire. I don't know. I've never asked her. I've never asked her. But she's my angel, and I adore her. She's fabulous. Okay, another thing I got for PR. These are lipsticks. These are Artist Rouge Matte lipsticks by Makeup Forever. I own very little from Makeup Forever. The price point is out of my price point. Like it's expensive. So I don't buy a lot from them, but I did get these at makeup events. I got the shade. This one is M500. These lipsticks are really, really good. And I forget to use them all the time. They're beautiful. This one is just like a deep, beautiful berry shade. They're very hydrating and pretty and wonderful. Really enjoy them. Let me see if they smell. Yeah, they don't smell great. They don't smell terrible, but they're good. Oh, KT says $34 for the Lunatic Labs, which I think is fair. I think it's a good price for what you get. And then this one is C211. And this one's more of like a me shade. And I always forget to use these. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. I love these things. I absolutely love these things. Oh, Christina says we appreciate you, Nancy. Yay, I know, me too. And because of Nancy, you guys get to see more stuff too. So they're just really good. And you can see they're like staining my hand a little bit, which is really good. Because then they end up, you know, kind of wearing on the lips better. At least for me. They wear very, very nicely. Susan says, I love Makeup Forever, but they're expensive. Yup, totally agree. And that's why I don't buy anything from them. But I do really like these because I didn't pay for them. Would I buy more? Probably not, because I don't like to pay that much for a lipstick. That's just me personally. One of these fell. I'm not going to reach for it, but these I would pay for. These I love. These are the Julep. What are these technically called? Matte Lip Mousse. And this one's in the shade Bisou. This is my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at this cool wand. So pretty. So pretty. It works really, really well. It's got this little ball tip, so it makes it really easy to get up into the Cupid's bow. I just realized my hair looks like complete doo-doo. I can't even with my hair. It's so thin. It looks like I didn't even wash it, and I totally did. Not today, but yesterday. Yesterday? Day before yesterday. Yeah, I didn't wash it. Never mind. There's a reason why it looks like this. But anyway, now off of my showering habits and onto this. This is a very moussey formula. It doesn't dry down completely. It is beautiful, very opaque, very, very comfortable. Really love these. They remind me a lot of the Bare Minerals Gen Nudes that I really, really like. But they are, oh, they smell so good. They smell like hot chocolate. Hot chocolate? No, chocolate pudding. There's a difference. Chocolate pudding, just like the Gen Nudes. They're also very similar to the new M Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, but they're really beautiful and really comfortable, and I love them. Nancy says, stop, you look great. You would say that even if I had hair sticking out of my nose, you would say that. No, you would tell me if I had hair sticking out of my nose, I know that. Yes, the Julep Lippies these are amazing. These are really, really good. I definitely recommend these. I have purchased many of these. I have another one down here. Let me get it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get this one. Okay, this is my second favorite. Bisou is my favorite. This is Ooh La La. I love this one too. It's kind of the same kind of thing, but it's just a little bit lighter. But they have so many shades of these. So this one's a little bit more cool toned, a little lighter. Smells so good. Ivy says Julep only sell on their own website or somewhere else. They also sell at Ulta. They're on Ulta's website. I don't know if these are in Ulta in store, but I know they're on the website. I think some stores have Julep, maybe some don't. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's it. No, wait, nope. There's one more thing. Okay, I have a bone to pick with this product though. This is the last one. This is the e.l.f. What is this? What do they call it? It's the exfoliating stick or whatever. This one's in the one Cherry Tart. They reformulated this and I don't like it anymore. The grains are not big enough anymore. They used to be like really gritty, where you rub it on and it exfoliates your lips and it's amazing. Oh, Stella says Julep's on QVC as well. You're absolutely right. Thank you. So it's like supposed to exfoliate your lips. I don't feel like it does it as well as it used to. Actually, that feels really good now. But I like the chunkies better in the old formula, but it's still nice. And I wish I used it more because I do like it. I don't know if you can see like the grit on there. Hopefully you can see it. And it tastes good. It tastes like cherries and plastic. That's the truth. Cherries and plastic. That's what it tastes like. And it feels good. And it feels hydrating and oily. And then I wipe it off and my lips are good. But I always forget to use it. Christina wants to know if I'm ordering the Beautylish box. Okay, this is the thing about the Beautylish Lucky Box. It's coming out. I think it comes out, was it New Year's Eve? That comes out, I forget. I forgot to watch my friend's video. She just put a video out on it. Her name is going out of my head right this second. Trish. What's Trish's channel called? I can't remember. I can't remember what Trish's channel is called. Now I have to look it up. Oh, if I had it in front of me, I would totally know. But anyway, my friend Trish she works for Beautylish, or she had in the past. She put out a video about that it's coming out. But anyway, it's a mystery box. It's like, oh, Steph says 1226. 1226. So it's a mystery box. I'm losing it. And it's like $80 or something like that with shipping, and you get mystery Beautylish stuff. And you can get a lucky box where you get even more stuff in it. It's like Natasha Denona stuff and stuff like that. And it's really good. Well, no, it's not really good. I shouldn't say that. It's a really good opportunity to try things from Beautylish that you wouldn't have tried before. A Glittery Life. Thank you guys so much. So you guys know Trish. A Glittery Life. Elise knows, and Jess knows, and Michelle knows. Thank you so much for that. And Jenny knows. I'm glad you guys said it. I don't know why I couldn't think of her channel name. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me tell you something about, okay, let me finish with Beautylish, and then I'll tell you about Trish and why I'm mad at Too Faced for Trish. Okay, so anyway, every time I get this box, this will be my 4th box. Every time I get it, I'm disappointed. Every time. Never fails. I always open the box with my kids. It's like a super raw. As soon as I get the box, I bring it in wherever I'm filming, and me and the kids, we open it up together like a present, and every time I'm disappointed. Every single year. So I think I might try it one more year. Just do it one more time. Because it is a fun video to do, and it's a fun thing to get, and I do get things a lot of times that I enjoyed. Like the first box I really liked. Like I got to try the Indie Lee toner, which I loved. Stuff like that. It exposes me to new products, but like last year, I don't think there was a single thing in there that I actually genuinely liked. Like at all. $75, Aspen says. She got the Wayne Goss brush, ABH Modern Renaissance, and lots more. Totally worth the money. See, I don't get boxes like that. I get boxes with, the Atelier eyeshadow palette in it, which was all neutrals. Great quality. I mean, great. But it's like, I'm never going to use that thing, Like, I don't know. I always get stuff I'd never use. I think I might just have too much makeup. It's called the Beautylish Lucky Bag, but it's a box. So anyway, let me tell you why I'm mad at Too Faced for Trish. So I was watching Too Faced's Instagram stories, and there's Trish with Jay Kissa. And they're like, thank you, Jay Kissa, for stopping by. Did they tag Trish? No. They did not at Trish. They added Jay Kissa, of course. But why couldn't they add Trish? How hard is it to add Trish so people can follow Trish if they want to? At A Glittery Life. It's not that hard. It made me so mad. It made me feel like they're very elitist that they didn't tag her. It upset me. Abby says, didn't you just get a Hakahodo brush last year? Yeah, and it was crap. It was terrible. That was a terrible brush. That was not a good one. It was like one that, it didn't even say Hakahodo on it. I think it was Chikahodo. I don't know, one of those Hodos. I forget which one. But it didn't even say it all. It said blush brush on it. It was like one that I think they were just trying to get rid of that nobody was buying, because I don't care if it was made in Japan by hand. That thing did not work. It was not a good brush. It was like super fluffy, and I couldn't figure out how to get it to work well. Like not even close to as good. Like I have some Moda brushes I like better than that one. That thing was stupid. That was my opinion anyway. I couldn't get it to work. Leslie said, oh, I got an email about the Lucky Bag declined. Yeah. Allison says, Too Faced is having some real leadership issues. I think Too Faced is just so high up there, they don't care. They're going to sell product. They're going to sell product. It doesn't matter. Like, they could be the biggest buttheads on the planet. They're still going to sell product because their stuff's cute. Because they're marketing geniuses. All right. I'm almost, okay, Jerediah. Hi, Jerediah. How are you? They are elitist. You only matter if you have a S-ton of followers. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. They send my friend Erica PR, but they don't send me PR. But that's okay. I don't care. They don't have to send me PR. I'll get it anyway. Things that I'm interested in anyway. Melissa says that goes back to major influencers need to shout out small channels to turn around the community. Yeah, I mentioned something like that about, we got 7 minutes left and I'm done. So I'm just going to be off topic from the rest of the video. So if you were watching to see the things I hadn't used, that part of the video is done. So thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to go off at the mouth for a bit. So if you want to hang out for me going off at the mouth, then feel free to hang out. But that part of the video is going to be done. So anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about, so Twitter. So Candy Johnson, who I absolutely adore, I met her once. She gave me like 4 hugs. She's like the nicest person ever. She's so nice. So nice. So she tweeted something about how the makeup community is so this and so that, like blah, blah, it's so negative. And it's like, dude, like I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Manny does it too, where they go on and they're like, oh, the makeup community is so terrible. It's like, there's like thousands of makeup channels, thousands. Okay. I've been to what, 7 Generation Beauties at this point? Like so many. I go to like all of them. I'm probably not going to go to LA though. The one that's coming up, I'm probably not going to go because I'm kind of done with it at this point for right now, at least. I'll stick to going to New York, but I don't know if I'm going to go out to the West Coast ones or not. But anyway, I've met so many influencers of so many different sizes, people from like, you know, 200 brand new channels, brand 50 subscribers, all the way up to people with, 500, 600,000 subscribers. People are so nice overall. Like people that I've met are very nice. Maybe there's just people that I haven't met because they're just not nice people, but the people that I've met are super nice, very kind, awesome people. And like the big creators are always complaining about how people are so terrible. It's like, maybe you should expand your circle a little bit. Maybe you should stop hanging out with people that are buttheads. Maybe when you go to these events, maybe bring somebody. Maybe get to know some other people in the community and bring somebody that's nice. Bring nice people in. And it's not about me. It's about in general. Like my friend Julia, for example. Julia Salvia. Incredibly talented tutorials. So good. So good. She just did the collaboration with Pure Elise, Win the News. That was, if you saw What's in Makeup and Pure Elise. She's so good. She's so talented. Like, she gets like 400 views sometimes on a video. She spends like hours and hours. And she's so good. There's no reason. I mean, she's got a bigger Instagram following than she does on YouTube, but I just don't get it. I don't get it. There's no reason why she shouldn't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like, she's beautiful and she's sick talented and she's sick creative. I don't get it. You know what I mean? And it's just because the algorithm pushes people down. Like, you have to break through this ceiling. And the only way to break through the ceiling is like for example, like going out to collaborate with Stephanie Nicole. Like that helps me break through the ceiling. Did I break through? No, I still didn't break through the ceiling, even after collaborating with Stephanie Nicole. Like, it's really hard to get people to see your videos. And this is the thing, like, for me, it's only about getting your videos in front of people. Because like, for example, like when I went out and collaborated with Stephanie, I didn't know how many subscribers I was going to get. It wasn't about that. It was about doing something fun. I love traveling. I love going and meeting people. I've been looking up to Stephanie for so long. Like the fact that I get to go meet her and hang out with her and film with her, that was what it was about. It wasn't about getting subscribers. Of course, I knew I was going to gain some subscribers off of it. I didn't know how many. That wasn't what it was about. But what was my point? Because I get off on these tangents of things I know people are going to say. What was my point? As far as breaking through the ceiling of things, when I got all those subscribers, I still have the same percentage of people watching. So when on YouTube, you're looking for 8 to 12% of your whole subscriber viewership watching. So even after I gained all those subscribers from Stephanie, I still have that 8 to 12% viewer ratio. So I know that people from Stephanie are still watching my videos, which is ideal. If you collaborate with someone, you get a bunch of subscribers and nobody watches, it doesn't matter. Because it's not about subscribers, it's about views. So my point is that, even though I still get a great ratio of views to my videos still aren't being shown to new viewers. And I feel like if more people saw my videos, that more people would watch and they'd be happy. You know what I mean? But there are so many channels. I mean, there's literally hundreds of channels out there that probably are in the exact same situation as me. If not, they are so much more talented than me and have such better channels than me that they're not getting the attention. Like, it's not just me. There's so many of them. So I feel like these bigger influencers have an opportunity in 10 seconds to change someone's life, absolutely change their life just by saying, hey, I watched this channel. Doesn't matter. Betty Sue's channel. I watched Betty Sue's channel. It was amazing. I think you guys should go check out Betty Sue. That's it. That's all it takes. And now Betty Sue has all these people that are your subscribers now going over and enjoying Betty Sue's channel. And they're happy because now they get to watch Betty Sue. I hear it all the time from Stephanie subscribers. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that Stephanie showed me your channel because I love it. Betty Sue has no reason not to have viewers. You know what I mean? That's just the way that I feel. I don't know. I went off on a big tangent on that one, but that's just the way that I feel. I'm going to go up and read a couple of the comments. Steph says, this is a Steph, S-T-E-F, said, I found you from Steph 2 weeks ago. Yay, I'm so glad. Lucinda says that collab with Steph was amazing. Thank you, Lucinda. One of my faves. I've been friends with, not friends, but I guess friends. I'll call us friends, Lucinda, because if I needed anything, I know I could talk to you, Lucinda. I love Lucinda. She's amazing. She's my friend in Barbados. I could have met Lucinda once, and I missed her at IMATS. I was very sad. We missed each other because she lives in Barbados, and I could have met her, and that makes me sad I didn't get to give her a hug. Rachel says, I also found you through Stephanie Nicole. Sarah Ann says, that makes sense. Angela says, you did pick up a lot of subscribers after Stephanie. Continue doing as many collabs as possible. Yeah, definitely. I mean, and again, it's not about that. It's about, you know, I want people to enjoy my videos. And if people are going to enjoy my videos, I would love for them to at least have the opportunity to see who I am and decide yes or no whether they want to subscribe. But YouTube doesn't allow that. They push the big numbers, people. YouTube doesn't really help. And if people don't want to subscribe, I'm totally cool with that. Please don't subscribe if you don't like my content. I don't want just subscribers floating around that don't watch. That's stupid. Daniela says, I'm always on the lookout for influencers with hooded eyes because I have hooded eyes and they're hard to work with, and hooded influencers are so rare. At least that seems the way to me. Go over to the Facebook group and ask them to recommend some good YouTubers with hooded eyes, because I'm sure they have a list. Brooke says it's very hard to grow. It's almost impossible unless you know the bigger people. It's very discouraging. It is very discouraging. And the thing is too, though, is it can't, like, I've learned this through doing this for 5 years, and because I've gone through periods of time where I've been sad about not growing and things like that. But this is the thing, is I've come to a place where I am at peace because I know the people that watch my videos, doesn't matter how many of them there are, the people that watch my videos are enjoying it and getting something from it. There's going to be a group of people that don't like my content, and that's totally cool. But I know the people that are watching my videos are getting something out of it. So as long as you're helping, I mean, everybody's an individual person, so as long as you're helping people, is it really in the end about the number of people you're helping? No. You know, it's about that you're helping people. So don't get discouraged. YouTube is a long, long road as far as growth and growing your channel and all that. It's very long, and you really have to love what you're doing in order to be able to stick with it. You have to love it, and I'm very thankful that I do love it. And like I mentioned last week, I think it was last week, at some point, I was like, if I made no money off of YouTube, if YouTube decided to stop paying creators completely, I didn't get a cent off my videos, I would still be here. I wouldn't go anywhere, because that's not what it's about. I love making YouTube videos. I love it. It's my favorite thing. It's my hobby. It's my job. It's my hobby. I love it. You know? Okay, it's 1 hour. I should probably pop off. I'm going to go ahead and read just a couple more things. Jerediah says, yes, I was trying to think of Stephanie Lang's name. Oh, Stephanie Lang. You know what? Stephanie Lang, I feel like I've heard of her. I'll have to check that out after I get off of here. Leslie says, I'm really digging Georgia Harrison makeup struggles who I found through Jen. They're great, aren't they? Seriously, they're so great. I'm so glad they got subscribers from when I talked about them, because I want to put their faces in front of more people because they are just so good. They're so good. Jenny says, oh, I lost Jenny. She said, Jen, what happened? Okay, you have changed lives for the better, and that's an amazing thing. Thank you so much. See, that's what I care about. I want to help people. Samantha Voss says Stephanie Lang has hooded eyes. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for saying that. And Bailey says, with my channel, Bailey Lane, here we go, BaileyLayne. She says, with my channel, I do my best to focus on my tribe because that's really all I control. That is the truth. If people want to join, I'm always happy to have them. Yes, that is it. Right there. That is it. Girlfriend, you have the right attitude. Let me see if I can click on your... Oh, it won't let me click on you. Sometimes it lets me click. Oh, wait, here we go. Let me see. Go to channel. All right, Bailey. 21,000 subscribers. Good on you, girlfriend. Look at you. Look at you go. Oh, aren't you so cute, Bailey? Too Faced Chocolate Gold Palette Bar Review. Ooh, I want to see that. Ooh, I want to watch that. Ooh, she has an anti-haul. Ooh, I'm watching this. Okay, I'm keeping that window open. I'm going to watch Bailey's channel. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to pop off of here. And yeah, I'm going to pop off and go spend some time with my kids. My daughter has a concert today. She's singing in her choir today, and I'm so excited to go see her. So we're doing that, and then we're going to decorate the Christmas tree, which we never did. And we're going to have a nice little family day. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. And anybody that doesn't like me, I'm sorry. I still love you, though. Because I know I'm going to get flack for this video for all my going off on tangents, but I don't care at this point. I'm so done with caring about people that don't like me. I'm done. I don't care. I'm fine with it. I'm totally cool with it. It's totally cool. I still love you though, because you're a human on this planet, and you got to have some goodness in you, right? There's got to be some goodness in there that I can care about and love on you about. You mean people out there, but. All right, I'm gonna stop being a goofball. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Mad love. No show next week. No What's Been Makeup next week. No chat because I think it's Christmas Eve next Sunday. So have a great week. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. If you celebrate Kwanzaa, I don't think it's yet, but Happy Kwanzaa if I forget to say it later. And if you celebrate Yule, Blessed Yule. Yule's coming up in a few days. So thank you so much for being here. Mad love, and I will see you in a video soon.